My name is Queen FearlessAmaretto. Today we are doing a pick a doll reading, pick a pile reading, and the topic of today's reading is what you need to know. I'll also be adding ancestor messages at the end. Um, if you didn't know, I do polls on my Fearless Amaretto page every time before I do a pick a card or pick a doll reading. So if you would like to chime in on what the topics of those pick a doll readings are, make sure you're checking out my Instagram page. I'm pretty sure it's linked in my description box. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to be picking the piles live. Okay. When you're seeing this, you could go down to the description box and it will have the timestamps for your piles, okay? Pick them live. I'm seeing the number 5, so it looks like we're doing 5 piles today. Okay. Let's get them. Can I get $5, please? $5 to represent these 5 piles for today's reading. Pile 1. It's pile number 1. Pile 2. It's pile number 2. Pile 3. It's pile 3. Pile 4. It's pile 4. And pile number 5. Pile 5. Okay. These are your piles to choose from. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Pause the video if you need to. Call or pick the doll that calls out to you. Okay. But we will get started with our pile number 1. Okay. Pile number 1. If you chose this little martial arts guy as your doll, this is your reading on what you need to know. We're going to put this doll here because we're going to channel our ancestor messages with it later. Let's get you some cards. Let's see. Guides, spirits, angels, if you be so kind, I'd like to get a clear and concise reading from pile number 1. This relates to what do they need to know today? What do they need to know? Things happening in their path, things they need to be aware of. Please let the messages be heard, seen, and understood. Alright, what do we have for our pile number 1? What do they need to know today? We got 2 cards out. We have Echinacea with Fortify. We also have Sugar with Sweetness. We'll get 2 more. We have Elder elderberry with warden. And we have mustard with faith. Okay. Bottom of the deck, rosemary with memories. Okay. Let's see. Fortifying sweetness. So it kind of gives me this energy of you're trying to put someone in your good graces. Um, this could be somebody where there may have been issues in the past. This could be family. This could be friendship. I'm not really getting business, so I'm getting more so just family, friendship. Yeah, family or friendship. Possibly you two had a falling out. Um, you're kind of trying to um, make amends in some way. hmm You're trying to give this person what they think, what you feel like they want in order to make amends. Um, I'm gonna leave it there until I clarify. Wording and faith. So you're really hoping, wishing, praying, believing that this will be enough. I. Mm, Let me clarify. I'm gonna clarify first because I get the feeling that things may not be what they seem. But let's see. Can we clarify this reading from a pile of ones? What do they need to know? I feel like I'm being very careful during your reading, which kind of is making me think that this may be your energy, being very careful. It's like not wanting to. I heard not wanting to disturb the sleeping dragon. Yeah. Okay. We have compromise underneath that fortify. Yeah, you're trying to what's the word? Present this person with something that they can't refuse, or present this person with something that they want in order to um get something that you want. And I feel like the something that you want is their friendship or regaining trust in some way. Clarify the sweetness. We have pain. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm getting here. Um, I don't think that everything is as it seems. With this sweetness, you may be trying to win this person over, but I don't think that they're satisfied, especially with this face. I don't think that they're satisfied with it. hmm I don't think they're satisfied with this. Whatever you're giving, and I feel like you're giving a lot. If I'm being honest, excuse me. I just feel like it's not what this person wants. You're giving a lot, but I don't think it's what this person wants. We have initiation underneath that wording. Um, I will say this though, whatever it is that you're giving, even if it's not quite what they want, it's enough to at least spark a conversation. It's enough to engage them enough to speak to you. Okay. It will be enough for them to speak to you or to hold a conversation. Pride underneath faith. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. Bottom of the deck, lust. with these memories. Yeah, it's almost like some time has passed. Because I'm getting with this lust, it may not be necessarily the lust, but more so the imagery. There's a clock, grandfather clock in the background. I feel like with this and then memories here, memories also dealing with time. I feel like some time has passed and you're really, really hoping that things will work out now that, time has passed and, you know. But I feel like this person has been harboring these feelings for a while. I don't think they'll be easily swayed. I don't think they'll be easily swayed. Um, Especially with this pride here up underneath faith. It's almost like this person is looking down on you. Yeah, literally. This person's looking down on you. They don't think that you're worthy enough for them. Or they don't think that whatever you're giving is worthy enough for them. They see you as beneath them. Yeah, I'm not sure why you're so eager to. Well, I mean, I guess I said friend or family, so I guess that's why you're so eager. But honestly, I don't see things working out between you two. Whatever you had, I feel like it's gone. If I'm being honest, and I feel like I have to be, I feel like it's gone. Whatever you guys had. And that even makes sense with the way this doll is for you guys. Mm-hmm. But let me get a little bit more. I'll do my charms. These are new. My charm reading. Um, I read these kind of similar to how people throw bones. Okay. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? My pile number one. Okay. I feel like you're trying your best to solve some sort of issue. Um, your thought process is sound and just. Okay, I see it here, but you may be shocked to know that this is already gone. This is already the ship has already sailed with this person. Okay, at least in your timeline, I see where you're at and where you're headed. Even though you are very sound and I don't know if just is the right word, but you're of sound mind when you're coming up with how you want to do this and how you want to try and win this person over. I feel like it was a good plan, but I really feel like this person is not interested. Yeah, I'm seeing a negative surprise here, and I feel like it's a shock. The shock of this person still holding that grudge. This person still not interested. This person has they have no intention of reconnecting. Hmm. Okay. All right. Well, this was what you needed to know. Hold on just a moment, and we'll get your um. What's the word? Ancestor messages. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss anything. All right. Ancestor messages. Let's see. What messages do you have from my pile? Number ones. I'm getting this energy of moving on. I feel like you've been stuck in one place for too long. Okay. Also, this feels like an older woman. Um, I feel like she's been passed away for quite a while now. But an older woman. She's urging you to move on. You know, not everything can be fixed by you in this lifetime. Sometimes you gotta let things happen the way that they happen. But she's urging you to move on. You have other things you need to tend to. Okay? There's other things you need to deal with. And right now, you're taking up too much time and energy doing this that's unraveling you. You know, you're falling apart at the seams. Move on from this. Because I feel like right now it's not going to do you any good. One more time. Be careful what you're asking for. Yeah, I get that something about this connection wasn't going to be right for you anyways. This rejection was protection. This was a blessing in disguise. Move on, love. Anything else? Don't go calling back for them. I get this feeling that I feel like this person is gonna put you through a lot. Not to say that you're all perfect, you know, no one's perfect. I feel like you probably, you know, cause some things too. But I feel like this person is gonna put you through so much. If they were to take you back, they would put you through so much hell. And Spirit is like, stop calling for them. Stop trying to make this work. Let it go. Let it fall apart. It was meant to. They don't have the answers you seek. You have to keep moving. This is all I'm getting. This is what I have for you. I really hope it brought you clarity. Yeah. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can always email me. I have all my links in the description box below. Also, I have a playlist of pick a card readings called Queen Intuition. You can always check those out and see all of my other pick a card readings, okay? Outside of that, and as always, stay fearless, loves. I'll talk to you again soon. But right now, Moving on to my beautiful, wonderful, amazing pile, pile number twos. That burp came out of nowhere. Working on my pile number twos, okay? Let's get into it. Pile number two. If you chose this little beach bum, this is your reading on what you need to know. Okay? Stay tuned because we're going to do ancestor messages at the end. Alright? I'm going to use their doll to channel. But let's start you out with some cards. What do we have from a pile number twos? Let's see. God, spirits, angels, if you'd be so kind, I'd like to get a clear and concise reading from our pile number twos. Whatever they need to know. Things happening in their path, things they need to be aware of. Please let the messages be heard, seen, and understood. Alright. What do we have from a pile number twos? Pile number twos. Priestess of Original Innocence. Spider Woman. The Judge. They want it in reverse. And we have Keeper of Silence in reverse. Bottom of the deck. Lady of Perpetual Rebirth. Okay, let's get into it. Priestess of Original Innocence and Spider-Woman. I feel like you're coming upon something. You're finally getting to this point in your destination where you're trying something new, something that you haven't done before, but something you were destined for. This feels very destiny related or purpose related or, you know, something along those lines. Yeah, you're finally taking hold of something that was always meant to be yours. With the Judge and then the Keeper of Silence in reverse, I feel like you are... How do I say this? You're making a declaration in some way. Yeah, I feel like this is a turning point for you. You're making a declaration of some sort. Where you're like, this is mine. This is what I was meant to do, meant to have, meant to be. I like this. Yeah, this feels very, like, destiny related. Let's clarify. Let's get some more info. Clarify this reading, please, if you'd be so kind. What? Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Too many. Clarify this reading, please. What do my pile number twos need to know today? Oh, excuse me. What do you need to know today? Something about this could have been a dream. It could have been something like that you never thought you'd actually have, but now that it's coming to you, you're like, oh my god. This is what it was all about. We have the Witch underneath Priestess of Original Innocence. Yeah. You're finally getting it. You're finally harnessing your power. You're finally getting what it is that you were destined to have. Because I get the feeling it was yours already. It's like it was already destined. Yeah, I don't know how else to say that. It was already in the books for you, in the stars. It was written in stone for you. It was already a plan, but you're achieving it. And I feel like many people thought that you wouldn't. I don't know if you didn't seem like the type to succeed at this, or you gave underdog energy, but you're getting it. You're getting it. They want it in reverse. We have the road opener in reverse. Underneath that Spider Woman. Yeah, it may have been a very treacherous road to get to this place. You may have had to go through several tower moments, several, upheavals, several breakdowns and rebuilds in order for you to get here. But you're getting here. I feel like um, there may have been obstacles, but you made your way through them. This was destined for you. Underneath the judge, we have the chast. Yeah, you're very much deciding what you want and what you don't want. And I feel like right now, this goal, this dream, this thing that you're finally getting, um, it's something that you've been focused on heavily for quite a while. For quite a while. I'm getting at least a couple years. Excuse me. Yeah, it was destined for you. It was always meant for you. We have the healer underneath um Keeper of Silence in reverse. Yeah, you may have been beat down by the world, by life, by your experiences, and it made you have this more compact, reserved, edible, palatable type of nature. But I feel like you're breaking free of that. You're healing from the wounds, inflicted on you by your upbringing, by your your ups and downs in life. We have the dancer, but it's in reverse at the bottom of the deck with that perpetual rebirth. I really feel like you are. It's like your sun's finally coming up. You know, you're finally. It's finally your time. It's finally your turn for this beautiful, wonderful thing. I like this. Whatever this is, I feel like this is crucial for your development. How you're going to interact with people in the world and how you're going to change people in the world and touch people in the world. I feel like this is crucial for that. Okay, let's get some more. These are my charms. They are brand spanking new. Okay, quick charm reading. Let's see what we have for you. Pile number twos. I almost said pile number three. Some of you may be watching pile number three also. But for our pile number twos, let's see. Yeah, there was some sort of some of you, this may have to do with a love loss, a loss in love. Um yeah, loss of love or a loved one or somebody that you really cared for. Um this could have happened fairly recently. I feel like um There is one more shocking thing that's happening sooner than later. Um, it does not, at least, is not coming up as positive. It's coming up as negative. Um, but I'll say this: I feel like this isn't going to be anything that stops you. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be anything that really stops you or stunts your growth in any way. I feel like you're determined here. Okay. You're very determined. And also, you're you have this capability of coming out of things unscathed. I don't know, you have this very resilient kind of energy. I think you're going to be just fine. I think you're going to be just fine. Okay, but that was what you needed to hear. Let's get into the ancestor messages. Let's get your ancestor messages. What do we have from my pile number twos? What do we have from my pile number twos? Yeah, you're breaking free of something. I'm seeing a mm, you're breaking free from something. It's giving me this energy of like a prisoner just getting released. You know, time served or whatever. And you're walking through those gates and you're like, I'm out. I can finally do whatever it is I want to do within reason. But you know, I feel like you're finally breaking free from something. Someone or something was holding you down, holding you back. Okay? Whoever this ancestor is, they feel young or at least peer aged. So they're probably the same age as you, or they died at the same age as you are, or they give kind of like sibling or cousin type of energy. Sibling or cousin. But it's like this person is wanting to tell you that you are free. You are no longer bound by these other people's rules, decisions, choices. You're free. Don't take this freedom lightly. Enjoy it. Thrive in it. Yeah, this ancestor, I feel like, really cares about you more than anything. They care about your well being, your happiness, your heart, your soul. I feel like they just want you to fully enjoy your newfound freedom. Maybe that's the thing that you're getting. It's just freedom itself. You know, the freedom to choose, the freedom to be. This ancestor is encouraging you. They're encouraging you big time. Don't let this be for nothing. Don't continue doing the same things you were doing when you were trapped. You're free. Act like it. Mm-hmm. You only get one life to live, which is, this is hilarious coming from an ancestor, but we'll leave that at that. They're saying you only get one life to live. Live it well. Mm-hmm. Mm. And spirit, experience it fully. I heard. Now that you're no longer held back, don't hold back. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anything else, spirit? I'm seeing a vast ocean, crystal blue, the sun glistening on the water's, surface. You have your freedom. Don't take it for granted. Enjoy it. Mm. This is what I see for you, and I really hope it brings you clarity. If you like my kinds of readings, I have a whole playlist of them. You can find it in the description box along with all of my other links. I'm also open for personal readings. You can just email me through my link in the description box, and we can get those set up also. Um, yeah, outside of that, and as always, stay fearless, loves. Talk to you again soon. But now, we're moving on to my beautiful, wonderful, amazing pile number threes. All right, pile number three. If you chose this little Rasta doll, this is your reading on what you need to know. I'm going to put this doll to the side because I'm going to use it to channel Ancestor Messages at the end. We're going to start you out with some cards. Let's see. What do we have from the pile? Number threes. Guide spirits, angels, if you be so kind, I'd like to get a clear and concise reading for my pile number threes. Whatever they need to know, things happening in their path, things they need to be aware of. Please let the messages be heard, seen, and understood. All right. What do we have from our too many? What do we have from our pile number threes? What do they need to know today? We have the letter K, the letter Z, the letter T, and we have crystal. Bottom of the deck, the letter Q. Let's see. channel for this K. Why is K here, Spirit? Why is K here? Why is K here from a pile of threes? I'm not getting any letters. I'm not getting any words. None at all. This could be important for you specifically. A name or something. Z always makes me think of sleep, so we're going to leave that at that. I don't really get anything else from Z. Why is this T here? Why is T here? Why is T here? They're trying to make me say a word, but I can't really hear what it is. It's like too something. Too. It feels like it's from a different culture. Like it's a different language or something. And that's making it very difficult. Yeah, I'm not getting it. I'm just gonna have to clarify. They're not giving me much here. I'm just gonna clarify. I don't know if you're from a different culture or something, or you speak a different language, or your people speak a different language, or what that is. But it's not really giving me a lot here. Let me see. I usually don't have that problem, even if people are from different cultures. But let's see. Underneath K, we have She of the Invisible Alley. The Dreamer underneath Z, which makes a lot of sense. The Exile underneath T. Witch underneath Crystal. The Selkie underneath Q. Okay. I feel like you are you're figuring out how to get to where you need to be. This may be about your willpower, your personal power, your your push, your energy. I feel like you're finally getting to where you need to be. Um, you may have gone about things in a way that people don't typically go. Um, it's kind of given me like I don't know, you're going through different channels than people normally go through. I think this is why your pile in particular is so hard for me to pin down. Like this message is very difficult for me to get out because I feel like your energy is very elusive. You're very you're doing things in a way that's a bit, you're like a trailblazer. You know, you're doing things in a way that isn't expected, isn't hasn't been thought through to other people, not to you, but hasn't been thought through to other people or hasn't been done before. It's almost like you've gotten your messages through a dream. You know, you got your answers through gazing at the moon. You know, it's like it's some unorthodox way or some unorthodox method. With this exile underneath T, it's almost, it's like you come from a different place. You know, you see things differently. You may literally be from a different continent, country, um, you know, but it's giving me you you see the world through a very different lens. I feel like you may at some point have been chastised for that. You know, why aren't you like this? Or, you know, that sort of thing. People not understanding that you are different. You're not going to be like everybody else. With Crystal and then the witch up under that, you're seeing your power. You're realizing your truth. You know, rather than what people want you to be, you're becoming who you were always meant to be. Okay? And you're doing this in a very stealth like way, you know. Um or you're doing this in a way that can't really be stopped. You're doing this on your own, or you're doing things in silence, or you're doing things your own way. I don't know. It's like you're doing things in such a way that it can't be stopped or it can't be, you know, halted. Mm. With this Selkie and then Q was giving me like quintessential. Is what's coming to mind. Quintessential. I feel like you are who you truly are is what exactly what this world needed. Okay? You have an important role to play in the grander scheme of the world. You have an important role to play. You may not see it as quite important in this very moment, but I feel like you will soon. Okay. Let's get more. I'm gonna use my charms to see if there's more that I need to say. Ooh, something fell out. What fell out? Focus fell out. Unless there's a second one in here. Oh, two things fell out. Yeah, this one wasn't the one that was in here. That's interesting. Anyways, let's see. You have There's some sort of loss you either just went through or are about to go through. This loss may have to do with someone you care about, or at least you feel like you care about them. There's someone that holds some sort of importance in your life. The thing is, I feel like there's something false about this person, and you're about to be made aware of it. This person, because I'm seeing this here talks about bad connections, troublesome connections, I guess is a better way to put it. Things that'll cause you problems. It's slightly in the past, but it's still right here in the heart of your reading. I feel like this surprise is going to help put things in perspective for you. You're going to see that someone trying to convince you of something that actually wasn't correct, something that wasn't true. Slowly but surely, you're realizing it. Yeah. That's so weird, though. What fell out was the negative surprises, charm, and then a rhinestone. I had a rhinestone in here. It wasn't this rhinestone, which is trippy to me. The rhinestone I put in this set that's supposed to be a part of this set is red. Somehow, some way, the red rhinestone isn't even in here anymore. But there's a different rhinestone, and it's white. The rhinestone is supposed to talk about where the focus is. I feel like you're no longer um fretting. You're no longer fretting over these things. You're moving on. You're not, you're letting things happen the way that they need to happen. You're just rolling with it. Okay. I'm not mad at it. That part is still wild to me. There was a completely different rhinestone in here. And I keep a lid on this. So it's strange to me. But okay. Interesting. Yeah, something about your energy throughout this whole reading has been very, it's like it's surrounded by magic. I don't know if y'all are my spiritual peoples, if y'all practice some sort of magic, witchcraft, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't really matter. But it's like your energy is surrounded by magic. And I feel like that's why it's so hard for me to pull it exactly. Because there's so much magic around it. And I feel like this magic that's around you is some sort of cloaking. This is the best way I can describe it. It's like a cloaking or like a protection in a way. But it's to keep people out of your business, to keep people from bothering you, keep nuisances away. It's kind of how it's coming off. It's like a second skin. Some of you may have literally did some sort of spell work to keep people from controlling you, or to keep people, or you made some sort of rule with your energy, and I feel like it's been protecting you ever since then. It's kind of what I'm getting here. Okay. All right. Well, that was the message I have for you. Let's get into your ancestor message. Let's see. What do we have from a pile number threes? Whoever this is, they ready to fight for you. They ready to fight on your behalf. This feels like a mom. Feels like a mom. Um, yeah, it's got mom energy written all over it. But this is one of those like warrior moms. You know, they don't necessarily have to be a warrior, but this is the energy. It's like this is the type of person. This is a mom that um will pop the trunk for somebody, for they kids. They don't play the games. You know, if they got to tussle with somebody over their kids, they definitely will. This is this mom. Um, she's very protective over you. Very protective. Maybe this is what I was picking up on when I was trying to read your energy and it's giving me blanks here. I feel like this mom is protecting you. She's extremely protective. She doesn't want people to just be able to touch all over your energy or be able to affect your energy. Yeah, I'm seeing a snake now. Yeah, this mom is low key ruthless. She's like, if you come for mine, I'm coming for blood. She cares deeply about you. This is a deep protection. Even now, me channeling her, I it's almost giving me the energy of like a cat hissing, you know, or like a snake hissing. But it's almost like not attacking, just hissing. It's like I want to make sure you know, don't play with me. I'm not gonna play with you. I'm gonna hurt you. Yeah, she's extremely protective over you. I almost said productive. I feel like she also is wanting you to succeed. She's doing her best to make sure that you succeed. And she's knocking down anybody that tries to stop you from succeeding. Yeah, extremely protective over you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything else? I heard rip the band-aid off. I'm not sure what that's talking about. Rip the band-aid off. Maybe there's something that you need to do, something that you need to get to, and you've been kind of dancing around it. She's like, look, rip the band-aid off. Yeah, this mom is low-key hardcore. Like she gives me she kind of reminds me of my mom a little bit. But my mom was also a fighter. Like grew up in the hood. She didn't go nowhere without a blade on her. I'm like, don't play with her because she will not play with you. She will jack you up. But yeah, she's kind of giving me that energy. Very protective. Okay. But she said, rip the band-aid off. Whatever it is that you've been kind of playing around with, you need to go ahead and get it done. Go ahead and get it done. Okay. Mm. Yeah, it's like she loves you, but she says she got plans. You got plans, you know, and she don't want to see these plans wasted. So go ahead, rip the band-aid off. Do what you need to do. Hmm. There's some sort of preparation that you need to be taken care of. I feel like this has been a long time overdue type of preparation, and she's like, "Come on now, shouldn't have taken this long. Get it together." Yeah, she's very no nonsense type of mom. Yes. Okay. But this is what I have for you, and I really hope it brought you clarity. If you like more kinds of readings, make sure you check out my playlist. It's linked in the description box. Queen Intuition. It has all my other readings, and you can check those out. I'm sure there's something in there for you. I'm also open for personal readings. You can book me through my email, which is also in the description box. I think it's one of the links. Um, it should take you to my email. Yeah. Outside of that, and as always, stay fearless, loves. Talk to you again soon. Now we're moving on to my beautiful, wonderful, amazing pile number 4s. Okay. All right. Pile number 4. If you chose this little devil, this is your reading on what you need to know. Put that devil to the side so we can channel your ancestor messages with it at the end. But let's get you started with some cards. What do we have? Ooh. Okay. I don't know. This one might be a little bit spicy because they want me to use the Love and Sex Answers Oracle. Erotic Sex Oracle. Sex Answers Oracle. So I feel like it might be slightly spicy messages, but we'll see. Guides, spirits, angels, if you be so kind, I'll give a clear, concise reading from my pile number 4s. Whatever they need to know, things happening in their path, things they need to be aware of. Please let the messages be heard, seen, and understood. What do we have for my pile number 4s? What do we have today for my pile number 4s? We have emotionally distant. We have be freaky for me. Want to make you scream. We have please tease me. Bottom of the deck. Sexual healing. All right, let's talk about it. Emotional distance, be freaky for me. You have been trying to get at somebody, and I feel like they've been giving you dust. Okay, I get it. Trust me, I get it. You've been trying to pull out all the stops you can, flirting. You've been doing the eyes. You've been dressing up. You've been doing all the things that you feel like should have made it very clear. And this person is giving you dust. I get the feeling you may be getting a little bit tired of this. Yeah. You may be getting a little bit tired. You're like, come on now. Especially with this want to make you scream and the please tease me. Yeah, it's like, if you don't, come on. I'm gonna move on. You're finally getting to that point where you're like, you know what? I like you, but not that much. Like, not for you to keep playing with me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 With this sexual healing, I feel like you may be getting to the point where you want to change things up, do things differently. And you're okay with it not being with this person. But let's see. Let's clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify this reading, please. For my pile number 4. What did they need to know? Clarify this reading. We have the Oracle. That's not cute. We have the Oracle underneath emotionally distant. I feel like you already know that this person likes you. That's the funny part. And I think that's why you're getting fed up, because you know that this person likes you. They just are playing games. Either you feel it, you read the body language, or you know, um, one way or another, you know that this person likes you. You feel it in your bones. And I feel like you're just kind of getting tired of this person playing you to the left. Under Be Freaky for me, I'm going to have to censor it. We have the Bard of Truth. Yeah. And it's funny because I feel like y'all both want the same thing. You do. But I feel like for them at least, there's some sort of fear or intimidation or surrounding this fear or intimidation. They're intimidated or they feel intimidated. Mm. We have Maiden Journey. Underneath this, what to make you scream. Yeah, you're ready to move on. You're ready to move on. And I feel like you may even tell them. You may even say to this person, like, look, I'm not going to keep waiting forever. Look, I'm not going to keep playing this game with you. Either you want me or somebody else going to want me. But one way or another, I'm going to move on. Yeah. I feel like you have other prospects. There's other people interested in you, and there's other people that you're interested in. I'm seeing at least 3. Um, I'm never the person that tells somebody to wait. That's just my own personal thing. But spiritually, from what I see, I don't think you gonna wait. If I'm being honest with you, I don't think you gonna wait for this person. I truly don't. They want it in reverse. We have the Exile in reverse. Underneath, please tease me. Something about this person may seem a little bit off limits. Or is off limits the right word? Maybe for some people. For others, not exactly. But it's like something about this person seems... It's like there's some sort of invisible barrier between you and this person. And that's why I'm kind of getting more so off limits. It's not necessarily that you can't. It's just like there's some reason why you shouldn't deal with this person. Bottom of the deck, they want it in reverse. We have the Trailblazer in reverse. Underneath that sexual healing. You may be really, 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 really wanting this person. And that's why you've waited for as long as you did. You're really hoping and wishing. Because I feel like you put a lot of stock in this person. You put a lot of energy into this person. You put a lot of whatever it is. So you're really hoping that this person works out. But again, I feel like there's some reason why you shouldn't. And I feel like that reason is going to stand in the way. It's going to continue to be that barrier. I feel like you should go with your other prospects. You should move on. Respectfully, I feel like this person has not grown up enough. And I know that's kind of a harsh way to put it, but I don't know how else to say this. They haven't grown up enough. They're not at the place in their life where they can deal with you. Beyond whatever this invisible barrier is between y'all, I feel like them personally and their personality up to this point, I feel like it's not worth it. Respectfully. And I think Spirit is trying to save you from that. Yeah, I really feel like Spirit's trying to save you from heartache. Because that's all it's going to end up being. You have other prospects. I would look after those. You know, see what those are about. But let's get some more. We'll do some charms here. Let's see what comes through in the charms. Ooh. Okay. So in your pathway. Yeah, I think you are going to move on from this person. It's kind of in the now, kind of in the past, kind of in the future, all at the same time. You've been working hard. I see it. You've been putting in a lot of time, energy. You may even had some difficult things you had to go through because of this. Some struggles that you had to deal with. And it's not to say that you don't have the possibility to grow with this person. I see growth. I literally see the seed here, which talks about growth. I feel like things can evolve into other things, but I don't think it'll be good for you. This charm here literally talks about problems in connections, troublesome connections, connections that will cause you issues. And then we also have a deficit here. It's close to an answer, but it's still a deficit. I feel like you need to let this person go. I really do. Because I don't think it's going to bring you any good. It's just more headaches. Will you grow together? In a way, yes, but I feel like it'll still be headaches. It'll still be a hell of a lot more work. Mm. I feel like you are worthy of more. You're worth more than this, respectfully. But okay. This is what I see for you, what you need to hear. Let's move on to your ancestor messages and see what comes through. Okay. Ancestor messages. Let's see. What do you have for my pile number fours? I heard keep a straight face. Don't let them see you folding. Yeah, this ancestor has been looking after you for a while. I'm getting uncle vibes. Uncle? Yeah, like an uncle. Um could be a great uncle. Um yeah, uncle. But it's like they've been looking after you for a while. And it's like they're trying to encourage you to have a poker face. They're like, don't let this person see you sweat, you know, because I feel like whatever this game is they're playing, it's a childish game, and I feel like you're not really here for it, but you're playing along because you like this person. Stop giving in to them. I really feel like you have other prospects. You have multiple other prospects, if I'm being honest. Stop playing with the scrub, respectfully. I know you have feelings for this person, but I gotta tell you like it is. Stop playing with this person. Because they're not with your time or your energy. You have better things you could be doing with your time and energy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this uncle is trying to be kind of blunt with you too with it. They're like, look, I love you, but also stop playing yourself. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're causing yourself unnecessary pain by trying to make it work with this person. Let them go. Let them fade away into the mist. Because there's other things that you can be focusing on. Other things that are bringing you actual life and joy and kindness and love. Stop playing with this scrub. Stop playing with this child. I will put it that way. Because I feel like whatever they're doing, I'm not trying to get super specific, but I'm feeling like whatever it is, it's very childish. It's giving me they haven't grown up. Not yet. Stop playing with these children. You have better prospects. You have better things you could be doing. You could be dealing with. You could be talking to. Mm. Yeah, this person kind of gives me like I'm hearing not helpful. Like this person isn't this person can't help you with the things that you need help with. This person can't provide for you. This person can't um help you solve problems. They're very childish. It's like beyond just like mannerism childish. Like I'm getting childish as in like they have yet to learn the things they need to learn. Like I'm getting that kind of childish. Like they can't help you. Like they can't help you change a tire because they don't know how to change a tire. They can't help you wash dishes because they don't know how to wash dishes. They can't help you cook because they don't know how to cook. It's like something about them. It's like they don't have the skills that you need them to have in order to help you out. You know, they aren't going to be any type of support for you. They aren't going to bring anything to the table. Respectfully, they're not. 100%. They are not going to bring anything to the table for you. So why are you waiting at the table for them? So y'all can be hungry together. It's not worth it. Respectfully, it's not worth it. I know you care about this person, but from the energy I'm getting and from what what Unc is telling, they're not worth it. Low key, I feel like this Unc has been ready to kick this man to the curb. Who this person, this woman, whoever this is that you're trying to deal with, this ancestor Unc has been trying. They not trying. They've been ready to kick this person to the curb. The only reason they haven't pushed this person away is because you are so stuck on them, and they don't want you to be mad at them. Thank you, Spirit. But they're not right for you. You know it. Unc knows it. Go ahead and let them go. Okay? But this is what I see for you. And I really hope it brought you clarity. If you like my kinds of readings, make sure you check it out to my playlist, Queen Intuition, where I have all kinds of readings just like this one. Okay? I'm also open for personal readings. Just send me an email. I'm sure if you go to the link in my description box, you can find my email. Send me an email, and I can get you squared away with those readings. Yeah, outside of that, and as always, stay fearless, loves. Talk to you again soon. Now we're moving on to my beautiful, wonderful, amazing pile number 5. Oops. Okay. Last but not least, pile number 5. If you chose this little convict, this is your reading on what you need to know. I'm going to sit this one to the side because I'm going to channel later for our ancestor messages. But let's see. Get you some cards. What do my pile number 5s need to know today? Thank you. Okay. Guide spirits, angels, if you be so kind, I'd like to declare a concise reading for my pile number 5s. Whatever they need to know, things happening in their path, things they need to be aware of. Please let the messages be heard, seen, and understood. I keep throwing cards, and I truly don't think any of them is for you. But let's see, what do we have for my pile number 5s? We have garlic with repel. Chocolate with aphrodisiac. Okay, they want it in reverse. We have elderflower with warding. Rosemary with memories, also in reverse. Bottom of the deck. Apple with forbidden. Let's talk about it. We have repel and aphrodisiac. Yeah. Okay. There's this conflict here. There's conflicting energies with this repel and aphrodisiac. It's like there's something that you want, but you're also trying your best not to give into it. Yeah, give into it. I guess the best way to put it. Maybe you think that this thing is going to be bad for you. You think that this thing is going to hurt you. Um, I don't know yet. Let's get more info. Warding in reverse and memories in reverse. Yeah, it's almost like you don't want something to happen the same way it happened in the past. It's like maybe in the past you went after a certain thing. I don't think it's exactly this thing though. That's the only thing. I don't think this is the same as what that was that caused you so many issues, so many heartaches, so many headaches. But I really feel like this is how you feel about it. You're like you don't want to get into something that's going to cause you more issues. So maybe it's best that you just leave it alone altogether. With this forbidden at the bottom of the deck. Let me see. Let's see. Let's get more info. Give me more spirit from pound of fives. Thank you. Clarify this reading from pound of fives, please. Mm-hmm. We have the protester underneath repel. Yeah, you've been through something. There's something that you've been through, and it's almost like now you're like, I don't want to go through this ever again, which makes sense. But I get the feeling that this is not that. But let's see. Underneath the aphrodisiac, we have the dead. Yeah, I don't think this will be like that was. I don't think this will be like your past. I feel like whatever this is that you're going for, I feel like this has to do with either a job or a person. And I know those are vastly different things, but either this is a job or a person. Mm-hmm. I feel like because a lot of people are going to pick this pile. But Spirit is like, this is not that. You've already worked through that issue or that situation. So their spirit is not putting you in that same predicament again. This is not that. You just may be a little bit traumatized. So it feels like it's the same. I understand. As a traumatized person, I get it. But this is not that. Clarify this, please. Underneath warding in reverse, we have the adventurer. Yeah. I feel like this is going to be good for you. This is going to be good for you. You're getting out of this cycle that you've been in lately. This will not be the same as your old things. This will be a lot more freeing, a lot more exciting, a lot more what's the word? I feel like this will be more Give me the word. Because they won't let me say the wrong word. So give me the word, Spirit. This would be more. This will be different. I guess that's the best I can do. This will be different. It won't be the same as what you've been through before. Okay? Underneath memories, we have the dancer in reverse. Exactly. This is not going to be that. This is not going to be like it was in the past. This is nothing like that. We have the saint at the bottom of the deck. Exactly. I feel like this person or this job is coming to free you. It's coming to help you. It's coming to give you more options. And while you may see it as the same as what you went through, it's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. Okay? Even if this isn't per se the thing that you end up staying with, I feel like it's going to put you in the right places and the right track to get what you want. This is the best way I can put this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, even if this isn't specifically what you end up with, it's going to put you in the right position so that you can get what you want. Yeah, I like this. Okay, let's get some charms. These are my charms, they're new. Let's see what we have in my pile. Number 5. Okay. Yeah, there's some sort of ruling or decisions that were placed on you that could be causing you some issues here. You feel like you aren't the one in control in this situation. Yeah. You may feel like you're not the one in control in a situation, or that there's some sort of um, someone else is pulling the strings. I'm getting a falsehood here. A false leader is the best way I can describe it. Like someone is doing things underhanded, or somebody is being controlled by someone else. And it's almost like it's causing obstacles in your way. I see pain here too. You have the possibility of having some sort of happy surprise coming soon, but it all depends on your trajectory. If you decide to trust this thing or not trust this thing, this person or this job, it depends on you which direction you want to go. Because I can see in the path that you're headed currently, you're just going to hit the pain. If you divert a little bit to the left, I feel like you're going to get the good thing instead. But there's this need to trust that what's coming to you is for you. And it won't be like it was before. And I see what you went through before. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. Yeah, I see it. It's right behind you. Distractions and false love and losses, and you know, I get it. But I feel like this depends on you and how you want to go with this. Okay. But this is what I have for you for what you need to know. Let's get into your ancestor messages. Ancestor Messages. Let's see what comes through. What do we have from a pile number 5s? If you go down the right road, you won't have to worry about these problems. That's what they said. If you go down the right road, you won't have to deal with these problems. Everything ain't for everybody. You may be trying to conform in some way because of the things that you've been through. You may be trying to conform. That's not for you. You know, your path is unique for a reason. I feel like mm, there's certain milestones that you need to hit, and I feel like this one may have set you back a bit. And now that you're being presented with this new offer from this person or this company or this business, it's like you may be looking at it through a jaded lens. This offer is not here to hurt you. It's here to help you. Whether it's love or it's business, I feel like it's here to help you. It's here to help bring you back to the right track. Okay? Even if that person or business isn't something that you stick with, it's something that just is there to help reroute you. Thank you, Spirit. Mm-hmm. You know it's true. That's the thing. At least I'm getting from what this doll is saying. It's like you know it's true in one way or another. You have some sort of concrete evidence. I don't know what that is, but you have some sort of concrete evidence that this is not um, a malicious person or a malicious, company or whatever. You have some sort of concrete evidence. At least that's what they're saying. Just go with it and move accordingly. You always have the option to move around whatever this is. I just feel like this is the thing that's going to help put you in the right place. Mm-hmm. This ancestor, whoever they are, they're quiet but wise. I feel like this is a person of very few words, but when they do speak, it's important. It's that sort of ancestor. They don't say much, but when they do speak, it's important. This person's trying to give you some wisdom. They're like, hey, I know you feel shaky about this decision, but they're trying to put you at ease. They're like, hey, this is good for you. But this is what I have for you, and I really hope it brought you clarity. If you like my kinds of readings, make sure you check out my uh, playlist, Queen Intuition, in the description box. It has a ton of other pick a card, pick a doll, pick a pile readings, so you can get your fill of those. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can also do that through the link in my description box. Just shoot me an email and I can get that together for you. Outside of that, and as always, stay fearless, loves. I'll talk to you again soon.